friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking specifically into a no contact and or separation situation, their next action towards you. And I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is the Guided Tarot, and pile number two is the First Aid for Broken Hearts Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. There is going to be an extended for this reading, so let me share with you what you can expect. The first question that we're going to be looking into in the extended is, how do they think you will react? And then we're going to get some message cards from them. We're looking into what is the outcome they are hoping for. We're also going to be looking into outside influences shaping this action. Some timing cards and some additional guidance also will be coming through. All right, so details about the extended is going to be in the description box below. Now, I do want to say, please be a little bit careful about scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Pile one, for those of you who chose Guided Tarot, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. Specifically for a no contact and or separation situation, your person's next action. I'm actually down with a little bit of a cold, so if I sound a little bit different, that's the reason why, all right? Okay, next action. The Hangman, we have the Fool, we have Death, we have Strength, the Magician. What is this? All 6 cards, Major Arcana, so what is going on? And we have the two, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I also have your Oracle cards. We have Wood Betony with Grounding. We have Soul Radiance, we have Progress, we have Hidden Tears, I Trust My Inner Voice. This person's coming forward. Pile one, this person wants to be with you. There is no other way. I mean, this is so clear. It just hit me like, I don't know, like a chunk of bricks or something like that. This person, okay, there's so many things that are coming through. First off, there definitely has been no contact between the two of you. I think that things have been very up in the air. You might not have understood why your person suddenly disappeared, or maybe you asked for some clarity in your connection and then this person was not able to give you clarity at one point in time. I do see that in this no contact that's actually happened between the two of you. For some of you, it could have gone for quite some time as well. It's kind of like this no contact was extremely important for them to go through so that they could realize that they wanted to be with you, for them to grow and to shed a version of themselves that no longer aligned with this connection. There is massive, massive growth that has happened with your person in the time apart. Pile one, everything that was not serving them has been removed from their life. The influence that was blocking this connection has been removed. Your person's limiting beliefs, maybe they had a little bit of confidence about, the confidence issues that may have come up about whether this connection was going to go for long term or not. Yeah, even that, every single thing that was blocking this connection has been removed. There is divine intervention, definitely, but it is also your person's hard work that is coming through so strongly in your reading. Pile 1, there has been massive progress. I would not be surprised if this person has been seeking external help in order to bring about this transformation. For some of you, that could include therapy, counseling. It could be even spiritual guidance that this person has been receiving, because the message coming through is your person has put in the hard work to make that transformation within themselves. There's an airplane flying above. You can take that as a confirmation. But this is so amazing. I mean, look at this. We have 6 major arcanas coming out, and the one card that I picked to wrap up the entire reading, like just to kind of put all the pieces together, is the 2 of Cups. Your person is choosing you. This is a very strong soulmate connection. This could be twin flame energy as well coming through. It's too powerful, and your person knows it. They feel it. It is time for this connection to ground. It is time for this connection to show up in 3D. It's something that you have manifested. It is something that your person has manifested. Both of you have put in the hard work and the energy to align, and things are shifting for the 2 of you. Their next action is very clear. They are grounding this connection in 3D with you. That's the important part. Up until now, they have been grounding it in 3D, but it's more on their end. But now it is collaboration time, Pal 1. This is such it's incredibly positive. Like, this reading is, I can't tell you how strong it's coming to me that this is a yes. All right, maybe you had given up at one point, whether this is going to happen or not happen. Maybe you are wondering if how much longer you had to wait. And I think deep down you always sensed that there was something more to happen between the 2 of you, and I would not be surprised if every time you tried to move on, there was just something about this connection that was holding you back. You have put in immense hard work in your growth, because otherwise you would not be manifesting this kind of growth within your person. Your person has shed a lot of their layers of their ego self, their limiting beliefs. They've raised their self-esteem. They've raised their confidence. They are feeling good within themselves to take a leap of faith in this connection. And they trust that it is going to work out. To build that kind of trust, whether it is trust of their inner intuition, or even trust about the messages coming from the divine, that has been such a massive growth happening with your person, and you are going to see that in 3D as well. Your person's coming forward, Pal 1. I mean, I know that both of you have shed a lot of tears about this connection. Your person has gone through a phase where they were very frustrated with themselves for not being able to show up in this connection, but they've shifted their energy. You both have jumped timelines. That's the energy that's coming through. Massive amounts of progress that has led both of you to this brink of a new beginning, Pal 1. Wow. This is just very beautiful energy coming through. One message that's coming through is the version of your person coming forward is going to be very different from the last time that you saw them, the last time that you, interacted with them. That's also the message coming through. And your person's energy is so sure, so stable, so secure. It's kind of like there's a very beautiful blend of masculine and feminine energy within your person that has healed, and it's very healthy. So I would not be surprised if that has also been going on your end, that healing process, so that you can also balance your feminine and your masculine energies as well. Overall, I will say that both of you are entering a very calm, a very grounded phase of your connection. And it's going to be beyond your wildest dreams and imagination, Pal 1. That is the energy that's coming through. Both of you have manifested this connection, and the universe is giving both of you this blessing. All right? I'm going to get some additional cards for you. Wow, this is really big and transformative energy. You probably have been feeling like the picking up of this energy behind the scenes. I feel like you would have already started to pick up on the momentum happening in 5D. Yeah, that's going to be shown to you in 3D. And another message that's coming through is for those of you who've held your faith for so long, you are going to be rewarded. And it's like this is beyond what you could ever think could happen between the two of you. And it is happening, Pal One, for you and your person. Your person's coming in with communication. That is what their next action is, even though their communication might be a little bit, I guess I wouldn't say surface level. I think that it would be very direct, but at the same time, it's going to be more of testing the waters to see where you're at. But your person is actually feeling very, very stable and secure within themselves. So they're coming forward. They just want to know where you're at. So that's going to be that check-in message. And the moment they recognize that you two are open to a reconciliation, to things starting up between the two of you. For some of you, maybe this is the first time, maybe both of you had a false start. For others of you, it could be reconciliation. This is, another time around, but with much, much healthier energies coming through. Whatever your case is, this person is coming in, and I gotta say, kudos to you, kudos to your person as well. Like, if you had not made massive strides in your healing and your self-love journey, you would not have been able to manifest this. This would have been much more delayed. Because you put in the hard work, your person also has put in the hard work. You both have mirrored each other, and you're going to be seeing it in 3D. Pal One, your person's coming in. They're coming in to check in to see where you're at. But overall, their eye is on a long-term future for the two of you. This is going to be so beautiful. The energy of the connection that has been there up until now, it is shifting, and it is going to shift overnight. All right? Pal One, this is such an amazing reading. I wish both of you the most peaceful outcome in this situation, all right? Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and let's talk a little bit about what you can expect in the extended. First question that we're going to be looking into is, how do they think you will react? We kind of did get the message that they're coming in to check in. We're also going to be getting some messages from them. We are going to be looking into what is the outcome that they are hoping for. We are going to be looking into outside influences shaping this action, some timing, and some guidance cards as well. Details about the extended is going to be there in the description box below. All right. Another message that I do want to say is, of course, if this is where you are leaving me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy. My private readings are open. You can take some time to take a look at that if that's what you're looking for as well. Pal One, take care. Trust your intuition. I'm just so happy for you. This is amazing to be coming out, all right? And if you're joining me in the extended, I can't wait to dig deeper into this energy. Like, oftentimes, and it's part of, my soul mission as well, I usually tap into much more heavier energies. And I mean, that's my duty in this lifetime. And that's also the life that I've led up until now, to be able to handle that kind of heavier energies. But oh my gosh, this is such light energy, and more so, it's lightness that's coming out of peace. It's lightness that's come out of immense hard work that both of you have put in. So it's really nice for me to tap into this energy. Of course, heavier energies, there's a reverence that I have for that as well. And, it is the mission that I've chosen for this lifetime, like my soul has chosen for this lifetime, and I absolutely will continue tapping into that energy. But sometimes it takes me by surprise as well to tap into such light energies, and I can't wait to hear about how this unfolds for you, all right, Pal One? So definitely let us know in the comment section if you are open to sharing with us, just to, put out some hope out there, some positive energy out there as well. Alrighty, Pal One, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. And Pal Two, for those of you who chose First Aid for Broken Hearts Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, Breathe out. Alrighty, pal 2. I am down with a little bit of a cold, so if I sound a little bit different, that's the reason why. Okay, let's get into your reading. Specifically for no contact and or separation situation, your person's next action towards you. We have the Star, we have the Magician, we have the Two of Cups, we have the 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups, okay, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, okay, all right. I also have your Oracle card, so we're going to get into that as well. We have, everywhere I go I find love, long distance, closure, the Phoenix Blessing, new opportunities, new beginnings, and we have nettle transformation. Okay. Your person wants to come forward, pal 2. And it's coming from a place of wanting to clear things out between the two of you. It's kind of like this person wants a clean slate with you. But at the same time, I think that there's still a little bit more of healing work to do. So the energy of the clean slate is coming from, okay, let's just wipe everything out. Let's just pretend it never happened. However, you can't pretend that the pain was never there. You know, even if you want to forget the past, the wounds of the past will always be a burden until you've healed it. And that is something that your person is yet to understand at this point in time. Your person feels ready to come forward, and they feel it is time for both of you to talk things out, for both of you to settle your differences and just start afresh. They feel that there is an opportunity for things to be better and brighter between the two of you. However, the starting point of this thought process feels a little bit misaligned, pal 2. Because there might be some healing that your person has let go instead of facing it head on. They want this connection in their life. That desire is very, very strong on your person's end. However, without taking time to introspect why both of you are in no contact, what is the reason, what could they have contributed to this energy between the two of you, and likewise you two are probably going through that thought process on your end without having a fundamental understanding of why both of you are in this no contact. You can't wipe the slate clean. As much as there is love between the two of you, as much as both of you want to be together and work things out, going with the thought process of a clean slate without addressing your wounds will eventually become a burden. It will be a cycle repeating. So for a brief few moments of the slate being wiped clean, both of you will be happy. But then again, whatever you have not addressed will start to come up. This is coming through more as advice for you rather than your person's next action, because this person's coming in. Pal 2, they're coming in. However, it might be onto you to set the, I guess, energetic alignment for the two of you. Maybe you will have to tell your person that clean slate means we don't carry forward the resentment, but it does not mean that we forget what caused the pain in the first place, because those are wounds that we have to look into. Those are wounds that we have to address. That is how we change or shift the cycle. That is how we end a cycle that was not working for us. So I really feel this entire message has been more of advice coming through for you, pal 2, because this person's coming in. Their next action towards you is very, very clear. They want a clean slate. They want to forget whatever happened in the past, and they want to come with the energy where they transform this connection. They say, okay, we're going to start completely from scratch. It's like we've never met before. We're going to relearn each other. We're going to start from scratch, and that is how we're going to be happy. However, there's part of the past that will keep coming back. You can't ignore the past and then pretend like it didn't happen, right? But it's not that your person wants to pretend it didn't happen. They're coming from, I guess I would say, in their perspective, it looks like the right thing to do because they do want a reconciliation with you. But in their desire for a reconciliation, they might not be approaching it in an aligned way, which is why this reading is coming through as advice for you, pal 2, that you might have to be the one to change the narrative of what this person is telling you. Like, you might have to align it. So even though this person is coming back, you might have to be the one to say, you know what, no, we can not carry the resentment. That, yes, absolutely, clean slate in that way. But you might have to redefine their version of a clean slate by saying, we can't ignore what has happened, but we can take time to understand the past so that we don't repeat those mistakes. So the past is important, not for us to cling on to, but for us to use it so that we can bring about a transformation in this connection. And for some of you, even possibly bring closure to a very, very painful cycle that has happened between the two of you. For some of you, yes, with long distance coming up, I do feel it could be physical distance, but for most of you, I am getting the distance in the thought process. You know, your person's clean slate versus what a healthy definition of a clean slate really means. So it might be onto you to redefine that so that both of you can have closure of a very, very painful cycle. Now, with the Phoenix blessing, there is going to be a new beginning between the two of you. There is going to be an opportunity for a beautiful new beginning, something that can bring both of you happiness, but it's also about how both of you align to that as well. That's also very, very important, because if you forget the past, most likely you're going to repeat the cycle again. However, and which means this opportunity, both of you are going to be losing out on this blessing, right? You're not going to be in the energy to maintain the blessing that has been given to both of you. However, if you use this opportunity as a way for you to end cycles of pain between the two of you and to start a completely new cycle of something that is more aligned to the two of you, using the lessons of the past, then this Nine of Cups energy, this happiness, can be sustained long term. And that's what you want at the end of the day, right, pal 2? Like, you want, like, it's not about you getting the blessing, it's about how long you can sustain that blessing, how you can align with becoming a version of yourself that can utilize that blessing, that can truly enjoy that blessing. So, like, this is something that I have understood about my own life as well. It's not about praying for something. It's about praying for a version of you that can handle what you're asking for, what you're praying for, right? So that might be a little bit of a shift that needs to happen within the two of you. Maybe a shift in how you are perceiving this new start. Because this person's coming in. Their next action towards you is very, very clear. They're coming in. They're going to be asking for a clean slate, and they're going to be very, very confident about this. However, just because they're confident about this idea does not mean it is aligned. So you might have to redefine that idea. All right. So more of a message coming through for you, just because the next action that they're going to be taking towards you might be a little bit misaligned. You might have to shift it a bit into alignment so that you can actually make use of the blessing that has been given, this new opportunity. And it's possible that both of you will be able to close out a very painful cycle. So there's a possibility there. It's just about aligning to that. All right, let me get you one message or advice that wants to come through. Two of Wands. Yes. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to read this out because it really aligns. Partnership creates a forward force. execute your adventure together. Both of you are being given this blessing, but you have to work together in order to execute it. And it is going to be an adventure. This is going to be so happy. This is going to align with exactly what you wished for, but you have to align to that manifestation as well. You have to align to that blessing, all right? So just be a little bit careful when this person comes in, because they're coming in, but make sure that how you are utilizing this new opportunity of a new beginning, and that's very, very important, all right? So you might have to be the one to suggest this idea. You might have to be the one to correct this thought process. And both of you working together on this, yeah, that's what's going to create this forceful energy of closing out a very, very painful cycle between the two of you, all right? So overall, I would say beautiful energies coming in your reading. Very, it's more of advice for you, but at the same time, that just means you are in healthy energy. You are in aligned energy. This is just about how do you level up just a little bit more so that both of you can access this happiness that is meant for both of you. All right? Okay. This is where I will leave you for today, Pile 2. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. We will have an extended for this reading, so let me tell you what you can expect in the extended. So first off, let's talk a little bit about how do they think you will react. We're also going to be getting some messages from them. We are going to be looking into what is the outcome they are hoping for. We're also going to be looking into outside influences shaping this action, some timing, and some additional guidance that wants to come through for you. All right? So, Pile 2, another thing that I wanted to tell you is my private readings are open. Right now, you can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 2, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.